Say, what more can we say today? Today, Manchester United lose to Newcastle at home. This marks our 9th loss of the season. Sir Alex created United as a fortress. People were scared to approach United's gates when they were playing against Sir Alex. However, any team that comes into the situation right now, any team that comes into play for United, absolutely just dog walks us. They just dog walks us. Straight up dog walking. Like what else do you want, man? These players, you need to do better. We are 14th place. This is the first time in history, I think since 1969, where we have lost. We have lost 5 games in one calendar month. We have lost 5 games in one calendar month. We have lost 3 consecutive games in 46 years of playing football. Home games. And this is all coming under these players. And I'm not even mentioning the manager. Now I know for one thing as fact. The only thing that I believed Ruben Amorim got wrong today, and he should have absolutely, and I need to call out, is the fact that he put a kitchen apron in the midfield. He put Lily Williams in the midfield. He put Mia Khalifa in the midfield because they were running through us in that midfield like hot knife and butter. It was straight raw dog on raw dog on raw dog. There was no control from our midfield whatsoever until he brought in Kobe Mainoo. And then there was a semblance of control because Casemiro loved the dude, love his career. However, he cannot be playing alongside Eriksen because they do not have the pace to absolutely bomb forward, especially when you're playing against Sandro Tonali. Yes, he's skinny, but he's also really quick and strong. You're playing against Bruno Guimaraes that is honestly on the borderline of insanity when it comes to him playing football. But he's also very technically sound and fast. And then you have Joelinton, that was a striker, but all of a sudden, at the age of 23, found out that he's better as a midfielder. And he's also really quick, very strong, physical, and tall. We had everything going against us that we got pinned down to the ground, and it's just mung through us. Pause. God dang it, pause. But that is what we saw today. And that is the only thing that I can say that Ruben Amorim has gotten wrong, because the first time he saw that we played against, I think it was Ipswich, that was his first game. He played Eriksen and and Casemiro, and we just straight raw dog. And he repeated it today. But I do not also blame him only because we saw our midfield sit outside because they could not play, because Bruno Fernandes had to go get the red card against Bournemouth or who we played in the last that we lost. Had to go get a fifth yellow card for Ugarte, which made us light. And that also brings me to something that pisses me off. Today, Manchester United had to bring in Toby Collier, that is coming from injury. Had to bring in Marcus Rashford, that has absolutely made it clear that he wants a new challenge, and he is not. And I believe this is the end of Marcus Rashford in Manchester. But he had to bring them in to fill in the team squad. There was no way, there was no posturing, there was no way Marcus Rashford was going to get on that pitch today. And that shows me how bad and how light our squad is. How light our squad is. That is why I'm saying January, in 2 days' time, we need to absolutely funnel. We need to look at this. Jesus. We need to look at this window like it's the summer. Because if we don't do that, we probably, and it might be shocking to say because it is even hard for me to formulate my mouth and actually say it, we might not be shopping for Premier League next season. Because we are 5 points to the relegation battle. We are 5 points. It is Crystal Palace. It is, who else? Wolves and one other person. Everton, I believe. Those are the three teams that are below us to relegation. We need to treat these coming seasons and this coming window, as very important for Ruben Amorim. And that is why today I'm going to be mentioning 3 players, and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to actually do an in-depth dive into 3 that need to leave and 3 that need to come in. However, these are the 3 that I believe need to be pressed upon coming in the January transfer window, in the winter window. The first is Nuno Mendes. We need to press that as hard as we can because he already is tempted by the links that Manchester United want him, and he hasn't signed a deal. That could carry us into getting him for a cheaper price, like 15 million, 30 million. For a player that is around 60 to 70 in terms of quality and availability. The second player is in the midfield that we absolutely need to do. This might cost us a little bit more because his team is more settled. However, I believe he wants to step up. Edison of Atalanta. We need to go get him, and we need to get him quick. And last but not least, this is somebody that would give Rasmus Højlund a bit of kick in the backside. And that is Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen currently has 12 goals in 15 all competitions, 9 goals in 11 in the league. And this is happening without the team that is supplying him. He is fighting for every goal. He is fighting for every header. He is fighting for everything that comes into the box. He is also 6'1" and could give us a little bit of physicality and strength that we need in defending corner kicks. Same as Edison and same as Nuno Mendes. So those are the 3 players that we absolutely need to do. We need to get these players. Now, not least, but we need to talk about Joshua Zirkzee. Joshua Zirkzee being hooked at the 30th minute hurt me. It hurt me, and I know it hurt him too, because dude looks like he was tearing up heading into the tunnel. And I believe somebody sent him back out to go sit in the dugout. Because that must have been very embarrassing for him. But like Ruben Amorim said, the situation was he was trying to save the team, but also trying to save the player, because he started the game woefully. He did not look like he was up for it, but most especially, they were running through our midfield like those guys on Lily Phillips. It was Lily Phillips up in that midfield. And that is why he took him out. And I feel so bad. But this, I hope, is not the end of Joshua Zirkzee at Manchester. Because what I saw at Bologna, what I saw at Bayern, is a player that we can absolutely use in this team. I just need us to get it out of him. That is my wish. Manchester United stays in 14th place at the end of 2024. And I cannot imagine, I am saying that we are flirting with relegation in 2025. We need to do better. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.